Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Today is Thursday, November the 13th, 2025 AD at 8:47 a.m. in the morning. I think this broadcast will explain everything to believers.
35 faith leaders are calling on President Trump to act on the deadly persecution of Christians in Nigeria.
Since 2009, over 52,000 Christians have been killed, including 7,000 this year. More than 18.
Now, let's keep this in perspective. It says since 2009. Since 2009. Everything is since 2009.
1,000 churches have been burned since 2009, and over 5 million Christians have been displaced.
Fox News contributor Raymond.
Displaced? I'm not sure displaced is the correct term. Fleeing for their lives. And who knows, they may be going into countries that that have the same view on Christians as the Nigerian country that they're in right now. Who knows?
Arroyo joins us now. Raymond, I'm so glad you're here, and I'm so glad we're doing this topic. We don't speak enough about the persecution of Christians in the world, the number one persecuted religion in the world. What can you tell us about what's going on in Nigeria and why we've been so slow to respond?
Well, first of all, just to put this in context, if you put together all the Christians persecuted for their faith around the globe, Rachel, they do not compute to the high numbers in Nigeria. As Charlie just mentioned, 52,000 killed since 2009. That equals, there's a group called Inter-Society, which does pretty good polling on the ground. They say that's about 35 Christians killed every day. Okay, 3 churches are destroyed every day in this area. And look, it's a combination. In northern Nigeria, you have both Muslims and Christians being killed. But in the Middle Belt and elsewhere, it's all Christians being slaughtered. And the perpetrators here are Boko Haram, whose name we know, an Islamic terrorist group. You have these Fulani herdsmen who run around on horses or on motorcycles with machine guns. They literally mow these Christians down, these farmers who are tending to their land. It is an outrage. And back in 2017, the Trump administration designated Nigeria as a country of particular concern, which came with sanctions. Well, when the Biden administration came along, Anthony Blinken lifted that designation. He said these murders were being committed because of climate change. So that's why you see now Ted Cruz and 35 Christians saying, wait, we need to redesignate Nigeria as a country of particular concern.
No, what we need to do is send our elite soldiers into Nigeria and eliminate everybody that kills Christians. That's what we need to do.
It's a bloodbath. It's a genocide.
And those of you who voted for the Democrats, you need to take this into consideration if you call yourself a Christian.
It does seem like if this were happening to somebody else, you would see it on the front page of the New York Times, the front page of the Washington Post every day. Why isn't it?
Well, I think because A, it's Africa, and we just don't cover Africa the way we should, and B, for whatever reason, Islamic terrorism is just not covered. And when you look closely, 22 Islamic terrorist groups, including Boko Haram and others, have safe haven and have a safe quarter in Nigeria. Now, here's a little news. I was told this last week. There is a group of Nigerian legislators coming to Washington this week trying to petition the Trump administration and Congress from designating their country as a one of particular concern. They don't want this, but they're doing nothing to protect the Christian population there and to stop these radical Islamic groups from just laying waste to people on the other side of the religious divide from them. But
well, I'm going to try to post this. I don't know if they're going to allow me to post it or not. If they don't, If they don't, I'm just going to post the whole segment on there, which I don't like to get commentary intertangled with facts. So we're going to cut it off right here, and we'll be back as soon as the Spirit moves me.